Okay, guys, today's Bible story is the prodigal son. So remember that when we're during Bible that we are listening, our hands are in our laps, we're not fidgeting, we're not moving, we're just using our listening ears, turning in our thinking brains. Our eyes are on your teacher, so we're watching and listening very well, okay? All right, today I'm going to ask you a question. Do you have any older brothers or older sisters? I have one older brother, and then of course my sister is younger. I know some of you do have older brothers and older sisters. So, if you have an older brother and older sister, that makes you a younger brother or a younger sister. Bailey, she doesn't have any brothers or sisters, so it's just her. But if you had an older one, then that makes you a younger one. So, Jesus once told the story about a younger brother. There once was a man with 2 sons. They lived on a good farm with many servants. The younger son should have been happy, but he wasn't. He wanted to live his life his own way, make his own choices, instead of doing what his father wanted him to do. The younger son knew that someday his father would die and everything his father owned would be given to him and his older brother. The younger son did not want to wait. He wanted to have his right then. The younger son said to his father, "Father, give me my money now." The father did as his son asked and gave him the money that was his share. So if you notice, here is the father and here is the brother. And he said, "Give me my money now." He doesn't want to wait. I don't want to wait for you to go. I don't want to wait for anything at all. I want you to give me what is mine now. So, the younger brother, once he got his money, the younger brother went to a faraway city. He went to a faraway city and began to waste all the money that his father had given him. After a while, the younger brother ran out of money. Of course, he could no longer buy all the things he wanted. He couldn't even pay for what he needed. Then a famine came through the country where the younger brother was living. A famine is a time when there is not enough food for the people to eat. The younger brother became very hungry, so he went to work feeding pigs. The young man was so hungry that as he fed the pigs, their food started looking good to him. He was so hungry that he was willing to eat the pigs' food. The younger man finally realized how wrong he had been. He said to himself, "The servant in my father's house have more food than they can eat. Here I am, hungry. I will go back to my father and say, 'Father, I have sinned against God and against you. I am not worthy to be your son anymore. But I'd like to be one of your servants.'" Servants are people that work for you. Servants are people that go and they help maybe work the ranch or they help clean home. They're not really part of the family. They're just someone that helps. The young man left the pig and started going home. He did not have... Oh, you know what? I needed to show you before I got ahead of myself. Here is the younger brother looking at the pigs. He had nothing to eat. He was feeding the pigs. And he decided that he wants to go home and become his father's servant. So, of course, he goes home. "So I will go back to my father and say, 'Father, I have sinned against God and against you. I am not worthy to be your son anymore. I would like to be one of your servants.'" The young man left the pigs straight away and started going home. He did not have nice fancy clothes anymore. He had on dirty rags for clothes, from working with the pigs. He did not look like a rich man he had been while he had left home. After a long, long walk, the younger son got close to home. He looked towards his home and saw something very strange. His father had left the house. His father had left the house and was running to meet him. His father was running towards him. Why do you think that his father was running towards him? Think about it. We're going to stop there for today. But why do you think that the son who had left his father wanted all of his money and wasted it all, spent it all, and he chose to come home and was willing to be just a servant? But when his father saw him, it was very strange to the son because his father was running towards him fast. Why do you think he was doing that? Think about it. We will read the rest of the story tomorrow. I'll read the rest of the story tomorrow to you, and I'll show you some more pictures. But that's something for us to really think about. Why do you think father was running towards his son? Okay, I'm going to go ahead and end this video. Tell your moms or dads what you think or why you think that his father's running towards him, okay? All right, you're super smart. I know you have some really good ideas. Look forward to talking to you again. I'll see you in a little bit.